मानसोपाधेः
अज्ञानात् मानसोपाधेः
कर्तृत्वादीनि चात्मनि
कर्तृत्वादीनि चात्मनि
कल्प्यन्ते भुगते चन्द्रे
कल्प्यन्ते अम्बुगते चन्द्रे
चलनादि यथाम्भसः
चलनादि यथाम्भसः
अज्ञानात् मानसोपादेः कर्तृत्वादीनि च आत्मनि कल्प्यन्ते अम्बुगते चन्द्रे चलनादि यथा अम्बसा. My humble prostration unto lotus feet of Adya Shankara Shri Acharya ji and Sant Sri Gnaneshwar Maharaj. I invoke the grace and blessing for him to get a complete idea of the philosophy of Advaita. Atmabodh, this is very beautiful composition of Acharya ji. Atmabodh is independent composition. Shankaracharya has written a commentary on Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and Brahma Sutras. These are authentic sources for non-dwell philosophy, Advaita philosophy. So these commentary are depending upon Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, and Brahma Sutras. But Atmabodh, it is independent work of Acharya. Through this Atmabodh, Shankaracharya gives the entire idea of Advaita philosophy in poetic way. So each verse starts with particular examples. Therefore, the beginners gets idea, and from that idea, the beginners assimilates the concept of philosophy. So understanding and assimilation both are become very easy by the styles of Acharya. And each and every verses Acharya ji tells us how self is completely different from not self. It means he gives a training to seeker about discrimination. And discrimination is the faculty by which we become able to separate one thing from another. We have seen that many slokas, he gives the same idea with different standpoints because he is the very skillful teacher, efficient teacher. He wants he wants to impart his origin thought of non-dualistic philosophy. So again and again, he imparts the process of discrimination. He wants conviction in his students. And therefore, now and then, he comes in only one point, and that point is your real nature is self, Atman or Brahman. And how do you different from everything? You know, what is the process by which we can get this conviction? This is his compassion. This is his kindness. He wants make you free from birth and death unnecessarily without any cause. We are sinking in the water of birth and death. We are drowning in the ocean of the birth and death. And he wants to take out us from that ocean of the birth and death. And that's why, out of his compassion, out of his great kindness, he tells such a way the spiritual seeker will get conviction by his teaching, by his imparting. So each and every day he is giving the absolute knowledge. And each and every day we are receiving this highest knowledge from Shankaracharya. But do we get conviction or not? It is depend on our practice. It is depends on our thinking. Do you take seriously? Do you take lightly? Yeah, do you take just, it's good. I like it. Or are you taking as an entertainment? Are you taking this as an intellectual entertainment or intellectual gymnastic? Then definitely will become a great scholar on this subject. But this is not aim or this is not goal. Therefore, Shankaracharya, as at the very beginning, he said that for whom I am going to compose this
Hmm. मोक्ष
Atmabodh,
मुमुक्षुणाम.
Mukshunam hitarthaya Atmabodha vidhiyate. But how do you become mumukshu? Tapobhihi kshinapapanam, shantanam, vitaraginam. By the performing various tapas, your mind become pure and calm. The impurities will go away. And then will intensive desire will arise in your mind. And that is to become free from this limitation. Okay. This is the idea of this book. Now look at this verse. Ajnana manasopadhe kartrutvani cha atmani kalpinte ambugate chandre chalanadi yathamasa. Am I audible?
हाँ, yes.
Okay. Ajnanat. Due to ignorance. Ajnanat, from the ignorance. Ajnanat, due to incomplete understanding. Ajnanat, again, non-comprehension of the ultimate reality. We are unaware of that supreme truth. We don't know the actual nature of that supreme truth. Keeping all this idea in mind, he uses the one word ajnana. And we have seen the magic of ajnana, the magic of ignorance. Many times we have seen the magic of magician in the market of your city. But each and every day we see the magic of ignorance, but we do not aware of this magic. What is the magic of ignorance? Without doing anything, illusory objects appears in front of us. Nobody creates it. Nobody destroys it. Without creating, it appears. Without destroying it, it disappears. So, in common word, in simple word, we can see that appearance of the object on the substratum is the magic of ignorance. Moment to moment, we see different type of magic. And this magic is the production of ignorance. This magic is the consequence of ignorance. How? See, when you are unaware of the substratum or truth. Yesterday, I have given the example. There are many examples in Vedanta. But famous example is in this way we will see. In dim light, there is something lying on the ground. But what it is, we don't know clearly. But we have a very little awareness, something is there. It means we have a general knowledge, something is there. But what it is, we do not have a clear knowledge.
Specification is not there.
Yes. Specification is not there. It means we are unaware of that thing. Okay. We have ignorance about that thing. We have a lack of understanding, lack of discrimination about that. We can't say it is a lack of understanding. We say that it is incomplete awareness. It's incomplete knowledge.
Confuse you knowledge. Confuse you.
Yes. Samanya Jnana. General knowledge. General appearance. So it is a non-apprehension of that object. Agrahanam. Agrahanam, it is called non-apprehension of the reality.
Agrahanam or anyatha grahanam?
Agrahanam, non-apprehension.
Okay.
Anyatha grahanam is misapprehension. So, non-apprehension leads us to misapprehension. Non-apprehension is the ajna. We don't know anything. We can't grasp. We can't conceive. We can't perceive it completely. So, non-apprehension. And if there is a non-apprehension, from only that point, misapprehension will come out. Okay? We saw there's something is there, but we don't know what it is. Then our mind will start different type of emotions according to the past history of perceiver. If he is very frightened person, then he will see there is a snake. The person who wants honors from the people, he will see the garland. The greedy person will see there is a golden chain. Farmer will see there is water flowing there. So, 1,000 people will arise there and 1,000 people will create different objects according to their conception. Okay. objects were not there, different type of objects were not there, different type of objects will not there, even today all people are seeing different type of objects according to their imagination. Then my question was, how does hundreds and thousands objects appear there without any creating, without any creation?
Due to the ignorance.
Who does this magic? Nobody creates it. Even though
it's a mind game.
it's mind game. And why does appear this mind game? Because knowledge is there, but it is not specific knowledge. You said that. It is a general knowledge. It is common knowledge. What it is. And that is ajnan. Then ajnan means non-apprehension of that object. Leads us to misapprehension. And many conceptual objects will appear there. But actually, is it there anything?
No.
No. If it is not there anything, how do they perceive there? How do they see there different type of objects according to the past history of the people? Perceiver. But moment you bring a light, you bring a torch and focus the light on that object, and everybody who presents there, they saw that, oh, this is a rope. It means they got specific knowledge. It is called Vishesha Jnana. Vishesha Jnana. Specific knowledge. The specific knowledge removes specific ignorance. Vishesha Jnana dispels Vishesha Jnana. Moment you got a specific knowledge, the specific ignorance of that object will go away. It means where there is ignorance, there is appearance of illusory objects. Moment you get specific knowledge of that base or substratum, the illusory appearance will go away. In the same example, Shankaracharya says that, do you have a specific knowledge of your true nature? If you have a specific knowledge of your true nature, then you will not see the illusory appearance on your own true nature. And in this world, there is only one truth, only one reality. That is Brahman, that is Atman, that is Supreme Consciousness. And that is the truth, Brahma Satyam. Then whatever you see through your eyes, that is the illusion. And illusion is possible due to ignorance of your own true nature, non-apprehension of the truth. And non-apprehension of truth leads us to misapprehension. And then you see the world. Different types of world you see there. That is the magic of ignorance. But there's no need to go somewhere to see the magic of magician. This is the magic of ignorance.
Means objects are creating the objections to see the real things.
Yeah.
Ah.
They request us, look at me as it is.
But objects are
Don't look at me as your vision. Shankaracharya wants to give the proper vision of their spiritual seeker by which they will eradicate misconceptions or incomplete understanding. By the removing incomplete understanding, he will give us proper understanding, complete understanding. He will give the holistic vision of life. We have a vision, but partial vision. And he will give us holistic vision to look at the supreme truth. Shankaracharya says, Ajnana. Everything is possible due to ignorance. In day-to-day interaction also, when we have a doubt, when we have a confusion, why? Because we do not have a complete understanding of particular object, particular thing, particular being, particular events, particular situation. Then you are free to imagine something. Oh, I think that you may come on this time, so I came late. Oh, I think that you were there. Oh, I think that. Why do you think in this way? Don't give a time, don't give the space for ignorance. You have to get proper knowledge, proper information, or you have to give the proper information to your students. Then they will get time to imagine something wrong. So what time you are coming, what today you are going to teach, how this subject is important. So whenever, whatever, wherever you go, you give the specific idea to your followers, then they will not waste their time to unnecessary imagination. So I would like to say, save the energy. Because we lose our energy to imagine something. Oh, I think that he will come. I think that he will help me. I think that he will come here and take me there. Oh, this is your own imagination. What did you call in? Hallucination.
Hallucination. Hallucination.
Hallucination.
Hallucination.
Okay. So Shankaracharya says that Ajnanat Manasopadhe Karutruttvani Atmani Kalpente. Yesterday he uses the same thought in different word. Yesterday Shankaracharya was telling us Adyasyante, where Amale Chidatmani Dehendriya Guna Karmani Adyasyante. Amale Gagane Nilatadi Avivekena Adyasyante. Same thought flow is going on in next verse also.
By giving different example.
Yes. In previous example, he said that kalpente. In this example, he said adyasyante. In this example, he says kalpente. Kalpente and adyasyante, just one and the same. Imposition. We impose the particular idea on particular object. So, what are the ideas here? Kartrutvadi. Kartrutva, doership. Each and every person have a particular idea about their own life. Oh, we ask a very common question. What do you do now?
Hmm.
It means you are doing something, but what do you do? We don't know. And let me know that what you are. It means what you are doing. I'll say I'm a doctor. I'm practicing in particular place. I'm a professor. I am teaching. I am a spiritual person. I give lecture